Yo, welcome to Roadmap to Understanding Love and what? I uh I see a lot of people who use this little sign up, love and night, like it means something. And I laugh every time I see it because to me it's about one of the most childish things anybody can do to say that there is no darkness within me. I've taken care of all my darkness. There is no Grow up. Seriously. I want you to take 5 minutes. We're going to start off with the 5 minutes as I'm talking, okay? While I'm talking, I want you to think about it. Think about the computer you're using right now to watch this on, or the smartphone, and think about the people over in whatever country that work in the most inhumane conditions you would never subject yourself to, just so we can sit here and do this. And then tell me how much darkness does not reside in you because you're going to continue to buy these products. Love and light, my ass. There is a dark, I mean, even the light is born of the darkness, okay? Everything was created out of the void. Void, darkness. Darkness, love and light. What? Are you kidding me? If you were really living a pure light life, then what you would have is you would live out in the middle of nowhere with nothing. You wouldn't even be able to cut down a tree to build your house because you would understand that that tree has a soul and a life. And the light within you would not allow you to take such a life so that you could live in the comfort of indoors. You would live like the rest of the animals outside. I've lived outside. It sucks. Okay? Not a big fan of it. I accept and own and forgive myself for living in the times that I do. I realize all the damage and darkness that exists just so that we can sit here and do this because, well, I'm a grown-up. I'm a big kid. I get it. When you stand in between and you look at both sides, you realize there's truth in the darkness, there's truth in the light, there is truth everywhere. And a lot of what's in the light is false light that blinds people from seeing their own inner darkness and embracing it and acknowledging it and getting on with their day. Instead, they insist that, oh, well, I treat people nicely, so I'm love and light. I'm such a good person. No, you inflict more suffering and harm just with your life on a daily basis, getting in your car and driving around and the noxious fumes that are hazardous to everybody than you could possibly even imagine. Just the harm that's done to the earth in creating a car. Are you kidding me? So what I'm trying to say here, people, is I want you to take 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes. I know I held up two hands. That's 10, so no comments on that. I'm not that much of a dumbass. Take 5 minutes, all right, and understand the darkness that resides within you and get to know it and realize it's a part of you. Take 5 minutes and look around your house and actually think for 5 minutes about what it took for all that stuff to be made. And then have that profound realization of how much suffering you personally inflict, I personally inflict, we all personally inflict to live as we do on people we'll never meet. And then try and tell me about your love and light. Because I don't think you'll be able to do it with a straight face. Or without crying profusely, depending on who you are. Me, I find it funny often because, well, that's what transmutation is. It's taking the pain and turning it into something that doesn't feel so painful. Funny. Funny works. Laughter is the best medicine. It really, really is. Because when you're laughing, it don't hurt. Anyway, That must mean that I've got the sickest sense of humor of anybody I've ever met. It does, to a certain extent. There's some things even I don't find funny. Can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I'm sure if you guys tried real hard, you'd find something. So I'm going to go ahead and let this be one of the shorter roadmap to understanding videos, because this whole 5 minutes has been about taking 5 minutes to really think about your life and the effect that your life and everything you do has on the rest of the world and people who are inflicted into suffering that you can't even possibly imagine what it's like to be in their shoes and what their lives are like. And then tell me how good you feel about getting on the computer and getting online and saying, "Love and light," when you realize how many people went through inhumane suffering so that you could have that computer or that smartphone so that you could go, "Love and light," like a little kid. That's my thoughts on love and light. And I'm sure that a lot of you are going to take a lot longer than 5 minutes as you start going down that rabbit hole to discover just how much suffering you inflict with your desires and just how dark a human being you really are. See you later, kids. Have fun. I am. Bye-bye.